WEC, Thursday, September 30th. Aldo versus Gamburyan, live on Versus.
This is a fight that, continues that momentum to go for that title. There's no one in this division that brings what I bring to the table, especially when it comes to the feet and the striking aspect. But, every day my game's getting better. I'm just hitting 28 now, so I'm starting to hit that prime age, when everything's come together. This is my 10th year as a pro. I'm not looking for fights. I'm looking for title fights.
I've always wanted to fight Hominick. I've always thought he was one of the dangerous guys at 145. I felt like it would be a great fight between me and him. I just feel like you don't ever ask for anything. You don't ever ask for another person. Because when you ask for it, then you'll get it. He called me out, so I called Sean Shelby right away. It was like, hey, he wants to fight, let's do it.
From what I've heard, as soon as I asked for the fight, he called Sean Shelby, the matchmaker for the WEC, and said, let's make it happen. It wasn't any disrespect calling him out. It was just a fight that I thought made sense. It made sense for the rankings and it made sense for the fans.
I'm looking at him the same way, and I think we both kind of realize that this fight's very important for both of us. It puts us right in line for a title shot. I feel like he's seen it as an opportunity. Like, yeah, I'm going to have a great fight with this guy. He just came off a great fight. It'll propel me to a higher place. But, I'm going to do everything in my power to keep that from happening.
I think the last 2 years have all been about making statement fights, is getting in there, getting it done, and show that, I'm one of the best in this division, and I can take this title.
I think this fight, it goes back in the ages, like back when boxing started, The fans always wanted to see the brawler versus the technician. And this is it in its purest form. You've got Leonard Garcia, who's put on some of the biggest fights in WEC history when it comes to brawling, swinging those arms. And we've got Mark Hominick, who I think, and I think a lot of the fans out there think is the best technical striker in MMA. So it's going to be something that I don't believe there'll be a lot of wrestling involved in this fight. But it's going to tell the truth. What's better, the striker or the brawler?
My style is an overwhelming style. I'm going to suck somebody into a fight either way, no matter what. Hominick is a really technical fighter, really good angles, but along the line somewhere, we're going to both be standing in front of each other. He's got to take the gamble just like I do.
For a technical fighter, you want to fight a wild fighter so you can show that and, make him miss and make him pay for missing. But on the other hand, if you're fighting a really technical fighter, you want to be a little bit wild and make him make mistakes. So we play into each other's strengths and weaknesses. So I think that's why this is going to be a really intriguing match.
WEC, Thursday, September 30th. Aldo versus Gamburyan, live on Versus.